Boom! What it be? What it do? My good players. I am your boy, Cousin Roy. Everybody's cousin and some people's uncle. Still till today, nobody has told me how that happened. But hey, welcome to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, these past 2 weeks, ever since the season has been over, we have been inundated with a lot of shit, especially with players who are not wanting to come here. We were told that we would need 10 new players almost. We were told we are in a quick rebuilding process. And we were told that we had the right pieces in place. The one of the biggest pieces was Ralph Rangnick. The first appointment by Benedict Arnold, our new whatever the fuck title he is. And that went to shit. Now, every other club has managed to get a player or two in. And our number one striker is now most potentially going to Liverpool. Now, amidst all this, the story has now changed. The tune has now changed to it being let us rebuild with a few core players. That means not 10 players will go out, but maybe five. As it is already five went out that we hardly use. The ones we are using are useless. Now, one of those five core players that we are talking about continuing to rebuild is David de Gea. The others are Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Varane, Cristiano, not really to rebuild, but I would say, okay, Cristiano, leave him out. Jadon Sancho, and I don't know who the fuck is the fifth guy. You pick whoever you want here as a rebuild, a defender, midfielder, and we don't have any fucking strikers. Today's topic, however, I want to touch on David De Gea. Why? Because as this rebuilding nonsense talk has been going on, a lot of it has been talked about getting a midfielder, and we're hearing about old players like Christian Eriksen or N'Golo Kante. Now, the Manchester United fan base have now placed their anger at David De Gea. Now it's all coming out. Well, it came out before, but it's coming out more now. He's a bad distributor. He cannot push the ball. He doesn't come out of his D box. He's not an attacking player. He's not fast on his feet. And he does not have the physicality to be like a Neuer, a Edison, or a Allison. Allison is a female name. He can go fuck himself. That's a stupid name to call a man. It's a female name. Now, this past week, I've been looking at all David De Gea stats. I've been trying to recall how our former goalkeepers played. And I'll be honest with you, it's a huge difference. I remember how Peter Schmeichel played back in the day, and I remember how Van der Sar played back in the day. And yeah, they did come out of their goalposts a lot. David De Gea is the exact opposite, and he sits back. But is he overrated? Is he really overrated? Are we really putting him so highly? Are we putting him on a pedestal? Is he also negligible? Meaning, can we also get rid of him and still be as good? Now, I can't do all this alone because I'll get angry at myself. I'll get angry at my light. I get angry at my second light. I might even get angry at my second monitor here, which has done me so much good. So, in order to alleviate all this pain, I found that somebody else is also feeling the same pain. And I laugh at his pain, only until I realize his pain is similar to mine. But I say, fuck it, I don't care. Because I'm in pain, I'm going to bring him in and he's going to feel the same pain. So let us all share our pain together in pain and gain. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and I'm Mark
If you
Wahlberg. Marky Mark.
smell
What The Rock is
is cooking.
cooking. Ding, 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 ding. The Rock is wondering today whether or
Mhm.
not David De Gea is overrated. Now, I spoke to you the other day. I said, look, I don't want to talk about what everybody else is talking, which is De Jong. Fuck De Jong, fuck Timber, fuck Darwin Nunes. I don't know. We'll at the end of the show we'll talk about it. But let's talk about, like I said, bro, the core players that they are saying Manchester United should now rebuild them. One of them is David De Gea. But many, I'm talking about maybe if you take 100% of the fan base, 30% are talking about it now instead of me, what I think they should be bitching about us trying to get N'Golo Kante and Christian Eriksen. But we'll stick to David De Gea today.
Mhm.
Let's talk about it now. If you compare the goalkeepers back then when we had Schmeichel and Van der Sar, right, the good ones, I'm not going
Uh-huh.
to put Bartes in there because he's fucking bullshit. You compare those two goalkeepers right now, right, bro?
Mhm.
If you could explain it right, Don't know how you're gonna do it, but I'm gonna throw it at you. How would you explain the? I mean, I know that I'm gonna ask a stupid question like, what's the
Hmm.
biggest difference? Fucker, biggest difference is the way they play, lah. But the way we played back then, bro, and the
Hmm.
way I ask you, this is better. The way we played back then and the way that we played now,
Hmm.
is it the same or not? Because you get what I'm trying to get to? Because they're
Yes,
saying the
yes, yes,
goal.
yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, we have to go with the times, lah. I mean, compared with the times, different era. That back then was the Renaissance. Now it's like the I don't know what era are we, Stone Age or what
so it
age?
was Renaissance. This is we fucking the shit age.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so the thing is, you look at it, right? I mean, the thing is, the difference is the back then the team is winning and now the team is losing, and
Ladies and gentlemen, you remember that point? That's a very good point. Huh? I'm
yeah,
going to
yeah.
add on that. Go ahead.
Back then we were good and now we were shit. Back then we were playing fantastic players with a lot of. I mean, we played fantastic football with a lot of fantastic players, but now we don't have. Back then we have the shiny head of Yapstam, but now we got the shiny head of Maguire. So you see, it's two different era. I mean,
You mean the cool fridge head?
cool
Oh, go
fridge
ahead.
head.
Sorry, I
That's the only
cutting.
thing that's good, lah. All right. So the thing is, the I mean, you can't compare both teams. Can't compare the goalkeepers. I mean, even you want to compare Schmeichel and Van der Sar, it's also two different era already altogether. You look at how the team plays. Between that two team itself is two different team. Now this team is different team. So I think to what you call to put all the blame on David de Gea, I think is not fair. He has to deal with so many incompetent people in front of him. So I feel pity for him to be in this team and try to hold everyone together. It's so sad, lah.
You see, I look at it like back in the day when Van der Sar was playing, we were the team to beat.
Mm-hmm,
So the mentality was always to go out and attack and
mm-hmm,
attack and attack and attack, and the team knew what they had to do on the pitch. So there was a game plan. You follow what the manager says. You don't follow what the manager says, you
mm-hmm.
get fucked. So you go on the pitch, you have a clear plan, you know what to do. Like you said
Yep.
just now, right now, David De Gea, in the past few years, right? Have you had a clear fucking plan now? Like 3 years ago when Oli came, again, another start rebuilding after the Van Hal, whatever the fuck. And then it seemed to be okay,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then Dean, when he played so shit the previous year to this season, he played so
Yep.
shit that Dean Henderson seemed to come out and play better. But we were lucky that season to finish second.
Mm-hmm.
Now it seems like it's coming to light that homeboy doesn't have the guts to come out of his D box.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't come and save like they say, all the striker has gone past all the defender one on one. He doesn't dare go out. He sits back. He trusts himself so much to stay behind and make the saves. But I never see him do any of the things that Schmeichel or Van der Sar did. Go out, be
Mm-hmm.
courageous, go outside of the D box, try to have do a header or two, and to back up the defender, which is perhaps why we're sitting back so much. No, the comparison is being made with Neuer, girlfriend Ellison, and Edison. You're saying they're bigger,
Dr. Becker,
taller. Ah, Edison
Anderson,
Becker,
and Alison Becker.
Ellison Becker, and they
This sounds
tend
like
to.
some girl name.
It's a
Alison
fucking girly
Becker.
name. Every time I hear Ellison, I think it's a
Alison
woman's
Becker
club
from Gossip Girl.
from Gossip Girl.
Uh-uh.
XOXO. So I feel like for us to compare him saying he cannot distribute this, that, what about the times when we won the FA Cup, the Europa Cup?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody complained about that shit back then, isn't it? Because he was doing well. Why? Because under Mourinho, there was a plan. And the motherfuckers could understand the plan, they could execute it.
And
Now,
Mourinho plays a very, very rigid system that is very tight at the back.
yeah, and then if you trust into his story and give yourself to him, you will win titles.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to start questioning him and saying he's bullshit, then we start being fuck ups like having Pogba in our team.
Mm-hmm.
So my opinion is this, right? Doing the I've been doing the research and all that, right? This is what I found. So this season, David De Gea, he has made 3.4 saves per game. Last year, it was about 1.8, which is why his stats were abysmal.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this season our defense has been so porous. We have let in more shots on goal, and this MF has had to make almost four saves per game. Good crucial saves. Let me say they're going to be goal. These are stats based on goals that are going 100% is going to go in the motherfucking corner, man, and you
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker needs to save it. So this is at 1.18 last season, 3.4 this season.
That's a
Now,
godlike status, lah. That
what are
one.
you talking about,
Godlike
man?
statistics,
What are
man.
we talking about? What are we
Mm-hmm.
talking about? Then, like, Now he never made a save in a penalty for 3 fucking years.
3
Excluding
years.
2021, 2022, zero, bro.
Holy
He made
shit.
zero saves.
Okay.
That UEFA thing also penalty, what, 11-10, right?
Mhm.
Even fucking Wendersa could save the sixth or seventh.
Mhm.
Which Michael don't say. But he has he has made this season 3 out of 6 penalty saves. So the three
50%.
yeah, 50%. Three
Mhm.
fucking years didn't make a single penalty save. This season made 3. So what is that making? Is that making him a genius? Does that making a top player? Because we're talking about stats, one.
Mhm.
So all these MS are talk. Okay, when you talk about Hart, you're saying, yeah, I wish he was more courageous. He could go out more. But when you
Mhm.
got Harry fucking Maguire in there, and you got stupid, and you got Varane who's fucking injured, untrustworthy, Lindelof who's subpar, and the fullbacks who chop and change so much, nobody knows who's playing, nobody knows what the fuck to do, and everyone's no experience because when you don't play many matches in a season, you don't get used to the different stadiums.
Correct.
Now that also makes a big fucking difference because you look at a team in City and Liverpool, they are all seasoned fucking players. They remember what the Brighton pitch looks like, the Norwich pitch looks like, Arsenal, whatever, and they know how to adapt. Our guys don't.
Mhm.
Talas plays this match, doesn't play that team. He plays in Crystal Palace against Arma Bisaka. So we got no familiarity there. So we are already behind the goal,
Mhm.
behind the ball. So with David De Gea's stats being so well, he seems to be coming to save the day, and we are all about stats. Does this mean? Do you think? Tell me. Does this mean that he's the fucking the shit? Let me know in the chat, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. What do you all think, Junsen? What do you think?
Sometimes the stats don't show everything, to be really honest. To be really honest. You see, for example, back then when we talk about Park Ji-sung, okay, let's use him as an example. Park
Hardly
Ji-sung.
any stats, right?
Yeah, his stats nothing. The
No
only thing he
passing
had
also.
is the only stats that is showing that he's
Passing
doing
stats
his
5,
five.
five
That's
out
it.
of 5.
But the only stats that
Perfect.
is really high for him is the distance covered. That's it. But does that justify that he's a bad player? Correct. Look at even Darren Fletcher himself. His stats is not that good.
It's not that good.
Yeah, it's not that good.
It's not
But
as good. It's like miles.
you
Passes
know what?
attempted. Sorry,
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah. But the thing is, you know what a lot of players say about Darren Fletcher. Everywhere they turn, they see his face. He's always there. You know, he's always in your face. He's always chasing you. That's his role. So the thing is, do we want to trust the stats? Okay, I mean, football is all about. I mean, stats may play a part, but it's also all about, like you said, emotions. It's all about all the other factors that's coming in. So my question is, do you believe the stats is actually accurate?
Oh, is the you mean? Do you believe the stats are a reflection of his form?
Yes,
So you know,
yes.
I see, bro. Somebody said this once. I heard it somewhere. Stats are like a blind man's lamppost.
Mm-hmm.
It illuminates the path, but it doesn't lead you to where you want to go.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So if you take stats as the good numbers and all that, and you want to when we want to compare them with Allison and all Edison and all the
Mm-hmm.
fucking good goalkeepers,
Mm-hmm.
I say this lah. Watching him play, I wish at times he would have more courage because if we can move the ball out of our defense early and kick it up the field so it's not so
Mm-hmm.
close to us, I would feel better. But don't you think that is because the team is playing so shit? Or do you think that maybe De Gea should have more balls and, be more courageous, come out the box, get the header, get the slide tackle?
Could it be also because of the change of tactics that the team is playing, and then he just doesn't know what's
Mm.
going on already? It could be that also, you
Fuck,
know.
I see this.
Yeah, because you look at
Elaborate
it,
on that.
right. You see, for example, if you talk about Ferguson is all about, wing play, all about the heart and everything, and he came into that team. He came into that team, the tail end of the Ferguson era. So
Mm-hmm.
he was in a way in molded into that Ferguson type of goalkeeper. Okay, but that time, remember the first 2 seasons, he was damn bad. He was shit. Basically, he was a scrawny Spanish kid, trying to survive in the English league, and he was getting bullied. He was getting bullied by what's that guy's name? Kevin Davis. Remember the Bolton striker? He was getting bullied left, right, center. So the thing is, but what happened after that? Ferguson stuck by him, told him, you know what, you just have to bulk up. You just have to strengthen up your upper body strength. You just have to be more courageous. So he did that. So I mean, being a young goalkeeper, now he's at that age where he is reaching his prime. But mind you, you must remember, Schmeichel joined us when he's the same age as David de Gea.
31,
When he was 29, 30, around
28,
there lah. Yeah, I think
around there lah.
he
Yeah.
came towards his 30s. When this how old he joined us? He was
Late.
like
Yeah.
35. He
30
joined us
plus.
34,
Yeah.
35. So the thing is, De Gea is now only reaching his peak. Okay, only reaching his peak. So I still feel that there's room for improvement. Okay, it's not set in stone. He did show a lot of improvement since, like I said, the day one he came all the way until today. But being there to play for different managers like David Moyes, then you play for Van Gaal, which is possession crazy, and then after that you change to Mourinho, which is defensively crazy. Then you play for Oli, which is tactically crazy. You know what is he doing? And then now you have Ragnick. Then after that now you have Ten Hag, which don't know what kind of football he will be playing. So when you have so many different coaches coming in with totally different style of play, how are you going to expect him to fill in the position? You see,
And that's why we were talking about making him the next captain, the next this, the next that. Now I'm starting to think again. Honest, I'm starting to think. I'm thinking
uh,
for the next. I want somebody strong. What are you going to say, bro? I wanted someone strong and confident. Go ahead.
okay. One thing about the here, I realize the fella got a confidence issue.
I tell you, man.
Yeah, you see, when you see this season, because his confidence is high, he got a lot of things to prove, and then maybe he was like trying his very best to save Oli's season, or maybe he was trying to save the United fans some misery. He's trying his best, so he have that motivation to actually do something about it. He did very badly last season. He knows that, and he knows that because of that, it cost him his place in the Spanish team. He's not even now in the
He's
Spanish
not
league.
in the team anymore.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not even
that
being picked at all. Luis Enrique is totally overlooking him, and he's picking David Raya to be in there, for God's sake. David Raya, and what's the Brighton's
who the
goalkeeper?
fuck is that fella?
The
Yeah.
two goalkeeper from the really smaller team, but because they play the style that he wants, and
So
and he has on form this season, he's almost godlike in terms of saving, but he's not being chosen. So that tells something about it. You see.
So, do you think it's a cause for concern now? Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, thank you all for tuning in. Let me know in the chat, guys. Do you think we should move away from David De Gea? Like, are we really overrating him? Because the next stat I want to bring up here is this. Okay. Let me know in the chat, guys. Thank you all for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it, man. Let me know what you think and don't be shy. Say whatever. Okay. Nobody's right or wrong here. Fuck do we know anyway, right? Anyway, we just
In
talking, man.
pundits,
It's football, man. We just talking. It's all for fun.
we're all
Now,
football fans here, man. Let's just
their
talk
passing
football.
percentage is less than 50%. Now, bro, this one is bad. And I want to say why. Motherfucker, you're taking goal kicks, you're taking back passes. Back passes, when you pass to defender, counts as a pass. Number one. Number two, if you're being attacked and then you try to clear the ball, it's called a clearance, it's not a pass. A pass means I take the ball and I intend to give it to somebody and it reaches the intended person. How the fuck is it only 47.1%? This is really gets me, man, because I'm thinking, okay, David De Gea, good goalkeeper, shot stopping, world class. No one can touch. I'm putting it out there. Fuck all these fellas I mentioned earlier. Shot stopping wise, David Gea is the shit. You motherfuckers would wish he was there at some of those instances when you lost to your hated teams. He's the shit. He needs a strong line in front of him. But when I look at this stat, 41%, 41% passing, his goal kicks is only 36.9%, where the average length hits 35.3 yards. That's too short. You
This
see?
this percentage is overall. I mean, what is the period that they took to get this
Per
percentage
90 minutes.
for
So
this
every
season?
game, for the season, every game per
Okay.
90 minutes, when he gets the ball and he has to pass it, he's only making less than half of the passes.
Okay. Okay. Just want to question this a little bit, lah.
Yeah.
I want to see the comparison of all the seasons. Then from there we can make a judgment. If you're talking about this season, my God, our team is playing like shit. Everyone is misplacing passes. Everyone is not in their right position. Everyone is talking about how Maguire is totally off position, and I can't blame the here. I mean, I'm just not siding him, but I'm looking at the facts, or what we are watching in the football. I mean, he got no one to pass to, and when he passed, everyone's in a very bad position. ball may
And
be intercepted
you
or
know that the one where that video where he kicked the ball out instead of passing it to Maguire, that
mm,
counts as a non-pass. That's
ah,
a stat too. So if he had the ball on his feet
mhm.
12 times in that game, that will be
One of
one
them.
out of 12 tak masuk lah, that the goal didn't make through. So those are
Mm.
that's how that's what I found from what these guys did. Yeah, I didn't do all this, huh? Just finding on it. Fuck, man,
Yeah.
you think I'm crazy, yeah. So
I really thought you keep track of this. Like,
hey
okay,
man, hey, wait.
every match
I'll quit
take
my
stats, man.
regular job. Yeah, I'll quit my regular job. I'll sell this online fucking shit. Now, David de Gea prefers to involve himself once the ball progresses into the 18 rather than outside like David de Gea. Sorry, most
Mm,
goalkeepers like to progress outside the 18, the D box, rather than
mhm.
de Gea. He has made the second lowest number of defensive actions outside the penalty area of all starting goalkeepers. That means like you go outside your D box to clear, you go outside the D box to
Ah,
hit, you go outside
ru-
the D box to slide
rushing out
tackle,
lah, rushing
rushing
out
out.
lah. Mm.
Our friend is the second lowest at 0.24 attempts per 90 minutes. That means every game he's just he camper, bro.
Every
He
every 5 games you only run out once lah in a way.
he basically built a tent. Every
Uh,
game he built a tent in front of the goalpost and he's cooking marshmallows in there. He doesn't move. And when I saw this, like I said, I've been coming back to this passing stat. This is terrible. By the way, Peter Schmeichel had a killer hand. Fabian Barthez had
oh
a killer
yeah,
hand. Those
Bartes.
motherfuckers could. Oh, hey, come
I
on. But
think
I
Bartes
hate
the
mentioning Barthez. Barthez the best.
outside the box is
Too
dribbling.
much. Yeah, Barthez the opposite of De Gea. He spent too much time outside the D box. De Gea is camping in the D box. Wait, remember Schmeichel used to throw it to the half
Oh
line.
my!
Van der Sar used to throw it to the half line. Motherfucker, the
And
winger, gigs or
and
whatever, get the
Van
ball.
der Sar, you saw his ball control.
Hmm.
That guy
I love
nicely
that guy,
does,
man. Those long
steady, is
arms.
so calm. When the defender
Goodness.
rushing, he just tap a bit, then
Class.
pass, class, man.
Guile, man. That motherfucker. Class
Yep,
and guile.
yep.
De Gea always, let's be honest, De Gea always gives us a little bit of concern.
Yes,
Like
yes.
I'm never concerned when someone shoots at our goal. Right now, even last season, the fella rembat kau. I'm worried when they build up. That one I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
okay
fuck,
lah.
you
That one.
gone lah.
Ah,
Because they'll turn all our put
yeah.
our
Actually, what you
defenders
say
in the
is true.
blender.
When Maguire passed back to him, right, you panic. It's like, oh, please don't screw up. Please don't screw up. Please don't screw up. Yes, yes. I think. You see, I mean, don't put the stats in. You just look about the feelings that we get when we watch the match. Yeah,
Yeah.
that itself, I agree with you, man. That one's fully agreeable. I mean, when he gets the ball, you don't know what the hell he's gonna do.
I know.
Yeah.
And how often does he pass it to the wingbacks? Like last time, Van der Sar, Schmeichel get the
Mhm.
ball. It'll be Dennis Irwin, Gary Neville, or Roy Keane always won the ball. Fuck, man. Roy Keane get the ball all the time. But I'm not complaining.
Mhm.
I just saw a video today of Thierry Henry saying the entire Arsenal team, the Invincibles team back then, the few years that
Mhm.
they were playing together, their most fucking feared player in the entire Premier League was Paul Scholes. I was like, what? I quickly looked for the full video to see whether Paul Scholes was in the fucking studio with him. So he's trying to suck up, No, it was fucking Michael Owen and somebody else. So
Uh-huh.
he said, who was the fucking fella that was the hardest? He said, look, man, all of us there, when we're going to play Manchester United, we said, I don't care what we all do, we need to stop this guy.
Mhm.
He said, this is what he said. We feared him because he made everything tick. Now, we don't have anybody in midfield that ticks anything except all the wrong marks. And we have a goalkeeper who saved I don't want to go through it, you all know lah. He saved our butts lah. Basically, I think 18 points or something he saved
Mhm.
last season. 8 points or 18 points? 18 points lah. He saved because of the saves and we ended up with a draw or a win. Are you fucking kidding me? That's a huge stat for me to take. That means
Mhm.
every other player in the team contributed jack shit, which makes sense, bro.
Yep.
Ronaldo scored all the goals. Sancho was sucking balls. Rashford he's in his head space.
Mhm.
Greenwood got rape charges. Bruno got the bag and then immediately fizzled out, don't want to play. Maguire is fucking up. The back four are gone. The one and only kind of guy who has those highlights every now and then was David De Gea. But if we look at the game, like you say, we still get worried when the fella is attacking us. But what do we do now? That's why I only wanted to talk about this today because
Mhm.
there is a genuine point here where he is a problem
Mhm.
because he doesn't have the courage. But do we want to let somebody who's such a good a shot stopper go? What do you think? Let me know in the chat, guys. What do you all
See,
think?
it is a dilemma actually. Yeah,
Hard
really,
right?
it is. It is hard. It is hard. I mean, At one point, I mean, his reflex is almost godlike. I mean, his reach, his reflex, his leaping, everything is good on the line lah. When he's in front of the goal and
The
not
line.
running out lah.
And he
That's
can't
it
save a
lah.
penalty.
Could it be that he needs a better coach?
Yeah, they got rid of of the two with him, right?
It's
They
initially,
got
I remember initially when Oli's signed up, they got this Spanish goalkeeping coach to come in. So the thing is, and then after that, I don't know what happened. Some dispute. Then he left. Then this current goalkeeper coach came in. I don't know. I
right.
never heard
Even
about him before.
during this clearance also they let go. I remember reading
Ah,
somewhere some goalkeeping coach or whatever who worked with him, they let him go.
they should
Let me
get
know that.
Bates to come in and coach us. At least he can control the ball lah.
Okay, so alternative solution, bro, was Dean Henderson because the Dean Henderson deal with Newcastle apparently is not going through. If Dean wants to go away from the club, what I read yesterday was that no buy clause, which means if Dean leaves, he'll only leave on loan. I'm thankful for that, lah, bro, because nobody, the League motherfucker took his money and left already. How much was it a month? 98, 110, whatever the fuck. Ridiculous money, lah, again. League run left. We got nobody, bro. If you let Dean Henderson
Tom
go on
Heaton
loan,
lah.
who?
Tom Heaton lah. Our academy graduate.
I would be like, how old is the motherfucker? 38, God damn. He's like,
Yeah,
fuck.
35. He's taking over Lee Grant's the senior citizen role lah.
Oh my God.
We only need one senior citizen goalkeeper in our team.
Jesus, we're fucked if Tom Heaton takes over. So Dean Henderson is the only other alternative, and what they're saying here is this fucking thing too long. Dean Henderson is the man. So
But
it's saying Dean Henderson was the man, but me and Jesus spoke on the other in the show earlier in the season. So you don't go and take your fucking COVID shot. What the fuck you expect? Right when everyone is like starting transitioning and fucking UK is letting
exactly.
everybody go out in the open like dumb fuck, pubs all open like asshole because Boris Johnson was losing.
Actually, if he had taken his shot and he never got COVID, I don't think so. David de Gea would be playing at the
I don't
start of the
think I
season.
believe so. I told you I agree too, because look, if anyone following the politics in UK, Boris Johnson was losing the popularity vote. So in order to be popular, he said go lah. Our side here lockdown Pookie or what fuck called killers. There no, open up go. So he became popular again. You're
Mm.
gonna get infected. I was covering the fucking news back then. I remember seeing UK case after case, Delta, Omi, whatever the fuck, Sunni, all kinds of fucking variants came
And the
out.
stadium is full. My goodness, man, that was scary, man.
And this MF doesn't want to took one, don't want to take second one. I think Bruno also. So many of our players, because of Oli lah, Molly coddled them. They don't want to take them. Man. Took one shot, didn't take two. There's certain countries cannot go.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? Dean Henderson kena COVID. Dumb fuck. Should just shut the fuck up and play. So the alternative, Shashi, was Dean and Henderson, and we are not even looking for any goalkeeper. Can you imagine? So do you guys think it's a problem, Matthew? No doubt.
Any good goalkeepers out there nowadays? Besides Jan Oblak,
So
I don't see anyone.
okay, I agree, lah, man. I think I don't see any alternative the good enough, or I haven't seen. I haven't done my research, and I also agree. Matthew just said what I said, lah. We cannot let him. Okay, so now we put out all the facts, right? Now let me say, I feel we still cannot let this guy go, and I don't think he will change. Okay, Dino has a better attacking support. The goalkeeper, correct. Nathan. Oh, these two guys are
Too young lah. I don't know lah.
okay. So
They're not
as
pulling up
backup,
any trees though.
as backup, okay. Okay, as
Backup,
backup,
yeah.
I'm cool. I'm cool. And backup, I was thinking, yeah, you're right. As backup, maybe can give chance. Maybe can give chance. I'm down. But bro, you gotta admit the quality jauh bang.
Yep.
Tak dekat pun aku rasa
Not near at all.
not near. Like you know how many two seasons De Gea was so shit. Only when he's 21 he became good. Remember how Vidic used to stare at him? Fuck wait. The fella crossed the ball in the middle of the thing. The fella so scared to grab it. In the end, he let it slip and went behind for a goal. Do you remember those fuck ups at David De Gea? But we stuck with him. So the boy is showing us loyalty. But he's that sort of goalkeeper.
Yep.
And if Ten Hag wants to play a more progressive game, more attacking game, all those numbers I threw at you guys, I'm telling you, man, this is a big fucking concern. If the opponent goalkeeper can get the ball and distribute it faster, well, our homeboy is like, I'm just going to sit back and then I get the ball, I'll just do a 5 meter pass to the defender in front. That motherfucker is passing it straight to the midfield. So you already bypass one or two steps straight to
Mhm.
the midfield. Now we back under pressure again. Tired, have to defend. Oh fuck, to defend. Okay, pass to De Gea. Wait, then the opponent team go back, settle down, chill, all in their perfect positions. Then our fucking ball is coming out, and when our fucking ball is coming out, no one knows what the fuck to do with it. No one knows what to do with it.
Panic lah.
Panic. So, what do you guys think? Should they here? I mean, Matthew already said they should stay. I think we got nobody else to stay. Massimo Taibi will be the answer. Yes.
You can bring back Taibi, then De Gea will look godlike already.
If we bring back Taibi, you sort out Massimo Taibi, all our problems will be solved.
All soft.
Remember the one of the most ridiculous goals. The fellow shot at him. He could just collect the ball and then the ball went in between
I
him.
still
Oh, I
remember.
remember that
The,
game.
it was Matt Letitia.
We lost what 3-1 in that game. I couldn't believe it,
No,
man.
and then that's not the worst. I mean, that's one of the worst. But then again, that the thrashing we got from Chelsea. Oh my goodness.
6-0. Which one was it?
I think the
5-1.
5-0, the 5-1 one.
5-0.
The one he
That's the one,
he
Who
tried
is
to
ball?
punch the ball. He missed. He came out so far. I mean, he came out from his penalty box lah. That's for sure.
Sorry, man. I just remembered that, lah. I remember the one between the legs. Now, when you mention that, dude,
Roberto Di Matteo scored. I still remember that one. I was like, how are we gonna solve this goalkeeping problem?
we had some fucking comical goalkeepers,
We
some
have
real
Mark
clown motherfuckers.
Bosnich, then we have Roy Carroll, we have Bartes. Who else? I remember at one point, Bosnich was playing so bad that Raymond when the Howe came in and played, and he started for quite a lot of games, and he
Mm,
looks way better than Bosnich. And
way
Bosnich
better.
supposed to be our number one. Oh, the time was bad lah. And
You
then
see,
Batistuta scored that goal. So, ayo.
and this brings into question the passing. Massimo and all terrible goalkeepers. Van der Sar was a good passer. Schmeichel was, man, Schmeichel could throw that fucking ball across
Mhm.
the pitch. So good passer, I'll put him there. David De Gea's average length of his passes is 35.3 yards. Okay.
That's not that far.
So not that far. So he's not capable of hitting those deep passes. Okay. To bring it into context, Pope, the Alexander Pope, what's his name? Jason Pope, and Alexander Pickford, Jordan Pickford. Sorry,
Jordan Pickford.
they are among the
Nick
best.
Pope. That's
Nick Pope, nice
Nick
one.
Pope.
Nick Pope and Jordan Pickford rank among the best in the world that regard for keepers with 41 and 40 passes into the final third. When you break that down on a per 90-minute basis, these two keepers are completing more passes into the final third each match, 1.32, 1.33 respectively, than De Gea has all season long. Damn. Bro, homeboy didn't make one pass into the opponent's third. When I told you in the previous spot, remember we missed those Van der Sar? Hey,
Mhm,
move, boom, Rooney. Boom, one pass, boom, goal.
mhm,
Boom, gigs, whatever, fuck, left, right, Valencia, boom, cross. One shot, when Percy, goal.
mhm.
Where the fuck is that now, bro? Come on. Hey, y'all in the chat, what y'all think, man? Correct, right?
Hey, but I remember when they were
What?
saying that Pickford's left foot is better than his left arm.
Oh, is
They
he
say
better?
he's better off playing as a left back than
Yes,
a goalkeeper. They say he's quite bad in shot stopping, but who
That's
knows?
when you need,
He's
yeah,
England number one.
need Vasia lah. Vas England fan, you could tell me. I cannot,
You need
I
to
don't,
merge De Gea and Pickford lah. Get Pickford's left foot and De Gea's arms. Oh.
fucking shit. But bro, he never even made one pass. Yeah, the whole team was better. Correct, Shashi. We said that in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
We said that in the beginning. Yeah. Whole team was better. So right now, hard to judge because motherfucker doesn't know who to pass to. What's the strategy? And like we said, Maguire in front there, he kicked the ball out. So yeah,
I
that's also
think
one of the points
the
today.
only one he can pass to is to the left because you only have you have Maguire and Shaw there that can bring the ball. But this season Shaw is injured most of the time.
Mm. And remember, I just remember back in the day, we used to pass the ball a lot to Valencia. So yeah, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
remember that.
On the
So
right, you can't pass to Bisaka. I mean, he can't bring the
I
ball.
mean, he's another. I think his passing stats also will be jack shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
his
that's the
blocking
thing.
stats will be through the roof.
Oh yes, yes. He's like De Gea lah. He's the De Gea of the right back lah.
You know what? We got two men. We got De Gea, go and De Gea of the right back. Another guy who sits back, can't cross, can't play overlap, pay 50 million. Gonna go right?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna sell him right? Yeah, he's one of the candidates to
He
be sold.
can go lah, can go lah.
So
He
De
won't
Gea
really
didn't
be.
make a single fucking pass into the opponent's third this entire season, whereas this fucking Lucas Fabianski here has
Mhm.
done 2 per game and 10 on average.
Lucas
Jesus
Fabianski,
Christ,
man.
that's
Lucas
incredible.
Fabianski.
Let's see. I'm
West Ham,
just
right?
West Ham.
Mm.
Even despite okay, let me just give you some more stats. Okay, the United keeper ranks when it comes to making his mark and helping his team in this category. When it comes to desire to stay on the line, with just 3.1% of his crosses claimed this season, only Watford's backup keeper Daniel Bachmann ranks lower. It's clearly not just down to willingness, but confidence and ability. Blah 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 blah. It's
See,
getting worse, lah, bro.
it's his confidence.
The more I read,
Yeah, maybe we should let him go lah.
3.1%.
You convinced me now. Sold,
Guys,
sold.
3.1% of his crosses were claimed. Aduh, macam mana?
What is he
Michael
doing?
plug everything, man.
Yeah, everything.
Michael
Van der
will
Sar
plug
also.
Gabriel Batistuta Rembat out of the
Van
fucking
der
team, man.
Sar is
Fuck
like
him.
bloody basketball player that jumping
Two
for rebound.
hands.
Coming
Van der
on.
Sar was the king of the two-hand save,
Yeah,
man. So
man.
nice. Boom. Always, two
And
hands, two
and the
hands.
thing is, he
YMCA.
did it with such grace, you know.
Full
It's like slow
body.
slow motion
And you could
catch.
see sometimes his arms are bent because so he don't break his fucking arms with the straight. It's damn class, lah, way.
Class.
I'm telling you, De Gea is also a good shot stopper, but if he doesn't have, because now we are talking about elite level football, really, lah. It's not normal
Mm.
level. Elite level football is, motherfuckers. You see, in tennis, they'll tell you this. Okay, don't fuck anyone want to fuck me on tennis. Bring it, tennis.
Mm.
They tell you this. The top 10 players, not a lot separate them, but the top five or top three players, a lot separate them from the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But what are the percentages? That people, how much better are they? How better are they? It's only 1 or 2%. So for the tennis players, right, when they train, it's such elite the training where they're trying to find that extra 1 or 2 fucking percent so that in a fucking 5 set Grand Slam match,
1%
it
makes
will
a lot of difference.
make a lot of difference. It will add up. Here now today, I hope you guys understand. We're talking about a bit more elite level football where we look a little bit more deep. Analyzing the game, me and Junson, all of you also will agree, lah. You all are fucking knowledgeable motherfuckers. You all know he's just sitting down in the goal box, right? We haven't seen a very marauding goalkeeper, a very brave goalkeeper going up. We haven't. But it's because the team is playing bad. But let's look at the other seasons when we were playing okay. When we finished second, it was the same thing. The
Same thing.
previous one we finished fourth was the same thing, and then the previous one we finished fifth under Van Gaal before Mourinho, under Mourinho before Ole came in. Also, so it hasn't changed. Our friend has been with us since he was 18. He's been in the club 12 or 13 years. It hasn't changed. So next season we are going to see the same thing. Do you guys still want to see that?
I
Hey,
think
yeah, Van der Sar
you,
will
you,
look shit in this team.
you convince me lah. No lah.
Hard.
I think if you want to move forward, I think you have to go lah. But maybe not the coming season lah. Maybe the following season lah.
So you see, so if right now there are no targets to get a goalkeeper because we don't know who is there. So do you guys think Eric Ten Hag can find a way to play with De Gea and can we finish top three? Yeah?
I mean, we can
Think about
finish
this for
top
a
two.
while.
A few seasons ago, we can finish number. I mean, we finished top twice in as a second place, right? I think with De Gea as goalkeeper. So I think doable, doable. Just don't let him kick the ball, lah.
You know what I want to see from De Gea next season? I want to see him pick up the ball with his fucking hands and distribute.
Yep.
That's what I want to see, number one. If we get new fullbacks, right backs, whatever, that means the Timber Boy and whoever the fuck will coming in, give it to them. That's what I want to see, number one. Number two, are we done with this De Gea thing? Because I want to talk about the transfers, man. Can we
Let's
talk a
talk
little
about
bit about
transfers, man.
the? Let's talk a little bit. Okay, guys. So De Gea is like this, huh? Last word. He's not If you're going to play progressive football, we're going to play more attacking football. De Gea is not the answer. That's where I'm leaving it. However, with nobody out there better, and we suck so badly, and I'm anticipating more suckiness. I'll explain after this when we talk about transfers. The motherfucker has to stay. Dean
Mm-hmm.
Henderson hasn't played at all last season. I don't expect him to come in and did this go gangbusters. So
Mm-hmm.
for right now, David De Gea is still my number one. He's still fucking world class and elite. The stats prove a lot, but I'm taking the stats as a blind man. Jinson?
He just need a 1% lah. So I think he had to just find a way to control the ball with his leg better. Then he can be a really good goalkeeper. So he should stay.
You stay. So
I
okay,
want to see
guys,
how Ten Hag can help him.
let me know in the comment. Let's see how Tena can help him. That's right. Let's see whether Tena can find a way to fit this fella into the system. Now, 40 minutes on David De Gea is enough. Unleash the dragon. Let me put the caption first. Let's all take a breather, take a drink. Ladies and gentlemen, cheers, huh? Everybody, cheers, man. What's
Cheers,
up?
man.
Hope you're having a good time. Hope everyone's chilling. Some bad words coming out. Don't get angry. Okay, hold on. Let me put the caption. This one I'm talking about. Okay, Hello. Hi. I'm Cousin Roy. Everybody's cousin, some people's uncle. Are you Frankie De Jong? Go fuck yourself. I am so fucking sick. Frankie De Jong doesn't seem to get the message. Fucking Barcelona do not want your stupid blonde fucking ass. They do not want you. They want to make money out of you. Nobody cares about your fucking statement that you're comfortable, asshole. I want to ask real talk here. Do you guys want to still see him at the club? Take it. I'm sick, man.
Okay, my take is this lah. If you really wants to play for United, right? It doesn't matter whatever shit the team is going through. You want to come. Like how I said, I mean, I always use Igalo as a very good example. He said, United wants me. I don't mind. He told his agent, do anything. I don't mind taking a pay cut. Don't mind cutting my leg. I want to go and play for United. That's the type of player we want. Even Evra also said the same thing last time. He said, I will do anything for that shirt. I will do anything. I will die. I will bleed. I will do anything for the shirt. So the thing is, we want players like that. And I don't think so we have players like that for a very long time. I think at the moment, I don't even think Ronaldo is the kind of player.
You know,
So
this
we need to find that kind of player, which is so difficult to get.
this motherfucker, he's a fucking savior. The way we're chasing it and the way these fucking press are going on about him, excuse me, it's like he's the answer to all our fucking problems. Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Look, this MF is not the answer to all our fucking problems. He is not a Bruno.
Nope.
Fuck off. All right. Bruno will come back better. I know. He will come back better. He'll come back. He needs to go for a break and he needs all the toxic motherfuckers to go away and the captaincy to be changed in the club. And then he will
Mm-hmm.
perform. I have faith in him. If he doesn't, come and call me out here. I'll have to eat my words. Hey, and also, before we continue, just a quick word. Continue on this
Yep.
De Jong thingy. The other show I criticized the Liverpool fellas. Now I know some of them were assholes when they went to Paris and tried to jump over. No, where it was the final, whatever the fuck it
Paris,
was, Paris, and
Paris.
tried to jump over the stadium. Some of them did not have tickets. They jumped in. I kind of grouped all the Liverpool fans in one and said they're all a bunch of assholes. Because fuck you, man. I don't want you to win shit. I don't want you to win any like Liam said. I don't want you all fucking annoying. I don't want you on win jack shit. You are like the Golden State Warriors NBA basketball. But lately, I have seen some videos. I've seen mainly videos now on social
Mm-hmm.
media that showed some Liverpool fans were actually there at the stadium an hour, 2 hours earlier. They had taken the train to a train station nearby, but it took them 2 hours to get to the stadium grounds. I don't know why, maybe traffic jam and all that. And they were stranded outside,
Mm-hmm.
and the authorities did not let them in. So I want to say, I'm not going to apologize. Fuck y'all. I want to say there were some good people out there who were stuck, who maybe got injured, and I don't know whether they got to see the game. That is all on the organizers, and FIFA are trying to cover that up. So
Mm-hmm.
fuck FIFA. Once again, I'm going to say I don't ever fuck
And
FIFA.
school
I want to
UEFA.
apologize to the Liverpool fans a little bit. 'Cause I put all of you in a group, and I want to say this: the motherfuckers who didn't have tickets who travel there, and you see your fellow people stranded out there with legitimate tickets, unable to get in. Why do you exacerbate the situation by jumping into the fucking stadium now? Now, instead of the authorities who already shit, who can't handle the situation there to let people in, they got to handle your stupid monkey ass. So for that, you all are dumb motherfuckers. Go fuck yourself.
You
But
agree?
for the guys who actually did the right thing and waited there, I feel your pain because it's not easy. You love your club, you travel all the way there, you save the money to watch a Champions League final. You go there early so you can get in, and the authorities don't let you in, and then drama happen.
I
I
think some
feel
of
for you
the
all.
former players also got stuck, right? I think they also
Or
kena
did they?
tear gas. I
I'm in
think, yeah.
solidarity with y'all, with that. But your fucking fellow Liverpool cunts who went and jump into the fucking stadium made your situation worse. You go and deal with that. Now back to this topic.
Mhm.
Back to this topic. Frankie De Jong is not the solution to all our problems,
Mhm.
right? Now the next issue that I saw yesterday and today was motherfucking Darwin Nunez. Liverpool are chasing him. Hey, any motherfucker who Manchester United came for you first, and then you be a cunt, and then you say, "Oh, Liverpool also coming for me." Liverpool lost fucking cups, two fucking cups. You can go suck a donkey's dick. You can go
Mhm.
fuck yourself. David Nunez, go fuck yourself. Your
Yeah.
agent can go fuck yourself. Go jump into the River Thames, drown, get carried by the thing, and just fucking die. I
Yep.
don't give a fuck.
I'm very tired of him already because come on lah, you can't do this kind of shit, man. He reminds me of Tevez actually. But
Bro,
sell.
Liverpool didn't win any titles. But, I mean, they won the two Dusty Cups last season. If you think that's the team go, oh shit, oh, good luck. You'll just continue being a fucking nobody. You come to Manchester United, you're going to be a somebody. The social media is going to go up to the roof. But if you're that dumb a cunt and you want to go Liverpool, then get the fuck out. Bro, I saw that thing when I saw Liverpool tiding with him
Mhm.
immediately. We know how all these agents are, and they will put this kind of news out there. So now to jack up the price. Of course, the excuse we don't have Champions League and all that will come into
Mhm.
play lah. And it
They
might
they
take
use that to try
always,
to get more money lah, because the
always.
thing is, you compensate us lah with a bit more lah.
And some people will say
Yes.
like, oh, because we're not in Champions League, it'll take a few years to come. Partly true, not 100% true. We're still a fucking huge club. We're still the biggest club in the world. Who
Mhm.
gives a fuck whether we have or we don't have Champions League next season? Okay, we don't have Champions League next season. It's still the biggest fucking club in the world. So you're not playing the Champions League, one season can die. What, your Saham not going to play for Manchester United, play in the Premier League? You mean everyone Saham only naik when they play in the Champions League? You must
Exactly.
be a dumb motherfucker.
Mhm.
Champions League matches, only in certain places they can see in prime time. The rest of us in fucking Asia, the biggest football consuming continent in the world, we're watching at 3 fucking AM. So we don't give a fuck about the Champions League. We give a fuck about the league.
Yep.
So when every time I'm hearing this fucking news where Champions League, I get pissed, and I'm doubly pissed when I see this cunt Liverpool also chasing him. So Darwin Nunes can go fuck himself. I think I'm going to have a hard time, bro, if he comes.
I don't understand what's so good about him. I mean, he's a typical number nine. I think, but do we really need a typical number nine at the moment? I don't think
It's only,
so.
it's only because Mane decided to leave that suddenly there was an
Uh,
opening.
and the thing is, for 80 million, I don't think so. It's not worth 80 million. I don't really think it's worth 80 million.
I'm my thing is up in the air. This motherfucker. I just if you're trying to fuck around with us and Liverpool, fuck
Go
off.
ahead, lah. Go ahead, lah.
Yeah.
Stay in Benfica, lah.
Same, yeah. And then now Julian Timber. Most likely this will be the one we get first. I don't
That
know,
is
man.
if we get him. The thing is, I mean, if we could have gotten him, we've already gotten him. But I don't know what the heck is taking so long. What the heck is taking so long for a lot of things? I really don't understand.
See,
I mean,
go ahead. Sorry.
the thing is, if they really want to come to to United, they would have done anything, to get themselves to United. But all this delay, all this waiting, what's going on? It's either United's negotiator is sucky, or the players are really dumb lah.
I think a lot of them are holding us to ransom, and this is
Mhm,
where we did a clear out. We did a clear out of all the scouts, the
mhm,
whatever, the people, the advisor, the negotiator. We got rid of all of them. But the new motherfuckers are not working fast enough. This is
mhm.
where I'm like, hey, like I told you that day, Dortmund 5, City 2, Arsenal ready, now Liverpool. Where the fuck are we? We need the most help, and we have
And we
not
got
signed.
nothing. Yep.
Like Vas said, the thing the this it's opening tomorrow, right? Nice. I like that one. That one got all the
Just
information
open.
inside
I
there.
think open today. Open
Open
today.
today,
Mm.
84 days. All the information was there.
Mhm.
84 fucking days. Now we open. Everyone else already got their players in. And we want to start preseason 2 weeks early. I see disaster. I'm telling you guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I see disaster. So these are the only three names I see heavily tied up with us. Tuchamani went somewhere else.
Yep.
And
Timber. Now they want to get the Ericsson, right?
what do you think by
Uh,
Ericsson?
I don't know lah. I don't think so. He's our first choice lah, for sure lah. I mean, you want to get. I mean, he's good, no doubt about it. But whether he can play at a very high level, I don't know. I have doubt on that area lah.
I
Really.
don't want to see Ericsson nor Kante in our team.
Yeah.
I'm
We are rebuilding, man. We
we're
can't have a
rebuilding. We do,
30-year-old fellas to be
yeah,
there.
yeah, enough. It's
It's
not
like
going to work.
yeah, it's like getting Matic all over again. For what?
You know, what I mean? Like Kante was still like good. Chelsea won't let him go,
Yep.
and he. I don't want to see both these guys there. We need to challenge for titles. If I don't know if Ten Hag feels that these guys can come and stabilize something, I'd like to see how he uses him.
Hmm.
But somehow something tells me that it's going to fall flat on his fucking face
There's a lot of things that's going to be fall flat, man.
because
From what I see.
all these new kids are going to come in and they're going to be shocked and flustered with the pace of the Premier League.
And I heard that they're going for Ruben Neves as well, right?
Yeah, but the price is too high, right?
And
Wolves.
then he wants to go to Barca, but the thing
Ah,
is,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Barca got no money, so it's a merry-go-round lah.
yeah.
If I think if
Frankie,
De Jong comes, then he will go to Barca. So
it's such a ridiculous price point for Ruben Navas. You
yeah,
must be out. All these motherfuckers out their minds, man. They got one player, they jack a 40 mil, 50 mil. Man, get the fuck out. All right. You want to go Barcelona? Go lah. Barcelona got money. Barcelona don't have money to buy sugar, man.
yeah, and the same players start to crop up again. This one player, remember Milinkovic Savic? He's like the Snyder back then lah. Every season we are connected to Snyder.
What's happening, Defler? Is he coming?
It's again the rumor like, oh no, we are looking into him, because having a good season at Lazio. I remember the last time we bought someone from Lazio, like didn't work out that well. He was very good in Lazio as well.
Manchester United sound our local politicians. We are looking into this. Yeah, we are doing studies. We are doing that. We are doing this. All just
Everything,
words.
everything. Pau Torres now Asensio also is connected to us, and I don't know how he's gonna play. Where he's gonna play.
Tell you
Then
what, by when
then what's that PSV midfielder? We want to get what's his name?
I don't know.
Wait, let me find it.
PSV, another one.
PSV
Jesus Christ.
midfielder, Man United.
So we got all these fellas with PSG.
Ibrahim,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
PSV, Dutch team.
PSV. Oh, I know, I know.
Ibrahim Sangare. He's
Goodness.
apparently he is a defensive midfielder. I don't know,
Mm.
and he's
So you
quite
see,
cheap,
we got
35
all
million,
35.
35 million euros, or 20, 30 million pounds. That's his release clause.
So we got all these players that we are looking at. We are not sure how good they are.
Mhm.
Ten Hag hasn't really revealed who he wants, except this fucking stupid De Jong and Timber dumb motherfucker. Timber, okay, De Jong's a motherfucker. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it right here.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you all so much for joining. There isn't really any concrete things to say with what's happening with the club because
Nothing.
we have never been in this position. All right. From the time we tasted success after Sir Alex Ferguson came in 1986 or whatever it was, we have not been in this position. This is currently the worst position we've been in. Even under the previous managers, David Moyes was the worst, but it still wasn't this bad. We didn't lose this many matches. We didn't lose double-digit number of matches. This happened now. So there's going to be a lot of things that's unprecedented, a lot of things that's unpredictable, and I don't know what to say about the players because the past 2 years we've been buying ready-made champions. So my only thing I can tell to you guys is like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. I am here with Junsen every week. Whatever shit it is that needs to be spoke, we will spoke, and we just keep it straight to the facts. I'm not gonna be a fucking goldbrick talk bullshit every fucking day. I don't have insiders over there in England to tell me shit. But the fact is that I don't need all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a fucking insider come break
Okay.
news, bullshit
Okay.
news, and then after that come tomorrow and say we knew Mata is leaving. Today it became official. Everybody doing shows saying, "Oh, Mata left today. Let's make it official." That one all just a little bit of clickbaity bullshit. We
Mm-hmm.
keep shit real over here. We just want to talk how fans talk. I want to
Mm-hmm.
thank you all for joining me. Remember, like and subscribe. And remember, I'm playing fucking games every fucking week. Come and join me and Jinsen. It's a load of fucking fun. Okay, get your mind off this football thingy.
Mhm.
So until next time,
See you.
peace out. Ciao.